I won the Round the Corner stamp set at the Sydney On Stage event. The set has multiple different designs for corners on your cards, as well as some stamps that can be used for background, and it also has two-step stamping. And even here, it took me a while to figure out that I could use this one here. Today I'm actually going to do something a little bit different with it. I'm going to do some masking and show you how you can actually change up these corner stamps to do some straight stamping. So as well as that set, I'm going to use the balloons from the Balloon Celebration stamp along with the punch. I'm going to start stamping my balloons just on some scrap. And I'm going to use my Stampin' Blends, and I'm just using the light and dark Bermuda Bay and also the colour lifter. So I've got my balloons, and now I'm going to punch them. Oops. Now I've done them the wrong way around. If you ever do this, if you grab a sticky note, you can pop it on to the top of your paper like so, and then you can actually feed in your image to be able to line it up and punch. On the bottom this time. So it just gives you that extension if you need to cut your cardstock down. So now for the card base. So what my plan is that I'm going to have my two balloons, something like that. And I'm going to stamp up the edge of the card with "It's Your Birthday." So I just need to work out how far in to stamp. Just going to be about like that. Oh, I'm just going to mark that with a pencil. So I've got a little point of where to start. So I'm going to get my black ink again. Now another way you can mask off when you're stamping, and I'll just pop that there because you can see it a bit better, is just to use some plain sticky tape. and I just stick that on top of the stamp. Grab my ink, ink up, and peel that off. And now, try not to get my head in the way. I'm going to clean off my stamp straight away. Make sure that it's dry, because if it is a little bit damp it can also mark your card. And then I'm going to do exactly the same thing, but instead this time I will be masking off here, like so. And I also decided I don't want these little candles. So I just want your day. And then stamp. So now I'll stamp the little bit from the sentiment. Just masking off the candles again. Now I just want to be doubly sure that I'm not going to get any of this stamp here, so I'm going to pop that down. Okay, so I'll be able to pop that balloon up there. And then I think it would be cute to have another one down here. So I just want to do a line. So there is a second stamp. Again, it's a corner stamp, but I'm just going to do the same thing with masking and stamp a straight line down there. So I've stamped the other balloon string. You can see a little bit of a join, but I'm really happy with how that's turned out. So now all that's left to do to finish the card is pop up my balloons on some dimensionals. One of the reasons I didn't put the balloons directly on the card is because when I've done my colouring, the colour does bleed through the back, and I didn't want that to show through on the inside. Now I could stamp over the sentiment, but I think I'm going to leave it as is and just have this as a really clean and simple card. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll hope you visit again soon to see another tutorial. Bye!